Jeffers, and with me, my colleague Jevon Jeffers, and we're from the Inland Revenue Department, Data Cleanup and Field Intelligence Unit. So we just want to say thank you very much for having us.
No problem, you're welcome.
I'm Jevon Jeffers. We are here to talk about a cleanup and verification exercise that is currently being undertaken by the Inland Revenue Department. We are in the process of moving to a new tax system. So one of the important components of updating your system is ensuring that you have clean information.
Okay.
So that is currently what we're doing. We are contacting our taxpayers.
Right.
We are using 3 methods of contacting taxpayers at the moment. One, we are contacting you by telephone. We have also listed all the telephone numbers that we are using to contact persons. So in the event you're contacted and you just want to verify that it's a legitimate call, you can visit our website at www.sknird.com, and we have a list of contact numbers available for you to peruse. We are also conducting field visits where we are visiting businesses and government offices and engaging with the employees, the business workers, to get information to ensure that the business is up to date in terms of any contact information, business name, location, just any information basically to properly identify a business so that we know the business is legitimately active and still on the books, as a part of an exercise to ensure that when we migrate to this new system, we're not sending out any forms or contacting any businesses that are no longer in business, or even individuals, because individuals are deceased. So we don't want to be contacting or sending reminders to anybody that is still not on our tax roll. So we are using this opportunity to engage.
But you guys would have the records for somebody that passed away or so forth.
In some cases.
Or a business that no longer, in service. You guys...
They will
come in, but there are sometimes persons, they migrate suddenly, so they didn't get to contact Inland Revenue to let them know that we are no longer operating, we are migrating. So we're using this opportunity to capture those persons who might have migrated and closed, or those that never reopened during the pandemic, to just ensure that we get them off the tax roll. In terms of the deaths, some deaths we are informed of, but not all. They have cases where persons die. Their family members might not have known that they had a business, so nobody follows through with the process of passing that information on to Inland Revenue. So we're trying to use this opportunity to clean up our tax roll and also to educate the taxpayers on the processes to take when circumstances like this come up, so to ensure that Inland Revenue is always up to date with information.
I suppose a business person or a business place needs some assistance because they might not, have a clue as to pretty much how to do up, what do you call it?
Termination.
Right.
But that's what we're here for.
So you guys would go and assist the business?
We go and assist, or we ask them to do a walk-in because we have efficient officers there waiting to serve them.
Okay.
And to better help them to complete the process.
Okay, cool. That's good. All right, so it's a data cleanup. So there's
verification.
And verification. Okay. All right. So what else you got on the agenda right now? Just that?
Okay, I can list a few things that we normally ask.
Right.
The questions to look out for. We ask for your first, last name, middle name for you to verify such.
Right.
We also ask if you have a business. We would ask if the address is in the same place, your telephone number, your email address, stuff like that.
Right.
Because every quarter we will send out a mail. Every month end we will send out, a year end we will send out a mail.
Okay.
We just want to make sure that the mail is getting to the right place, it's not returning to the office. So all of this is one of the reasons why we try to make sure that our data is clean.
Okay.
Also, we will ask you to verify your contact numbers, your business representative, because as Jevon said, someone might be overseas but your business is still here functioning. You have somebody as your agent on your behalf. It's good that we know that information, that we can contact them, and most importantly, let me say this, we always want to put a face to the name.
Okay.
So we ask for valid IDs.
Right, the IDs.
We ask for proof of address. This is what we do so that we can better communicate and also build that relationship with the department and our taxpayers.
Right. Okay. In terms of the taxes being paid, Is it a problem for you guys like to like receive like they have businesses give you guys a hard time, you know what I mean? And is there a penalty for late payment and such?
Yes.
Okay.
And let me not say businesses are giving us hard time. Let me not say that.
Right.
Because yes, we are the administration that collects, but we're still here to make it an easy flowing process for these businesses.
Right.
So we have the staff. If we realize that you're delinquent, the staff will contact you, call, maybe ask the reason why. It might be a reason why. And then if you say whatever it is, then we make it the transition easy for us to relate to you to help you in the process. So we don't leave you just in the blue to just leave you banking up with paying late fees and stuff like that. No.
Okay.
We have officers that would reach out and explain to you what your penalties or your interest would be like. But our aim is to always make sure that you're in good standing.
Okay.
That even though we make it clear that what would happen if you are late, we push that you're on time, that you meet our rights and obligations, that you're in good standing.
Right. Well, it's for I would say it's for their own good. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
Right. And it's good to know that you guys, are there to help and guide and so forth.
That's what we're here for. Everybody here, Inland Revenue, we don't want you to just think as the tax person coming after to get you. No.
Yeah, because a lot of people when they hear taxes, they kind of get scared. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
But at the end of the day, it benefits you in the end when you're in good standing. Sometimes we have businesses that are applied to trade for duty-free concession and stuff like that. And once you're in good standing, you go smooth sailing.
Okay.
So we're here to work with you.
And and the payment, is it a standard payment across the board, or it goes for like the size of a business or so?
Well, the payment is done based on a
It's
threshold.
it's based on your activity during the filing period.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a service threshold and you have a retail threshold. So it's based on your income, but it's not the percentage is not directly based on how much you make, because you have a threshold. You're exempt of that threshold, and on the difference you pay the percentage. And for a while we've been running a COVID relief for over.
I was about to ask that, right?
Yes. Instead you pay the 4%, you actually pay 2%.
Okay, so and that's still going on, or it's
Yes, until June of this year.
until June of this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so June of this year that ends. All right, and persons responding to this COVID relief.
Yes, very much so.
That's good.
We're
That's good.
grateful for it.
Right. Of course, any help or assistance they can get, businesses especially, you know what I mean? Because yes, without the businesses, it'll be a terrible situation, right across the federation.
Indeed.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to add?
Yeah, we just want to emphasize the verification process that we are going through. So if you are contacted by the department, please be patient with us and cooperative. If you're not comfortable discussing over the phone, we can always schedule a time to either come to you or you come to us, because this is something that we need to get done, and it's not only for Inland Revenue's benefit, but it's for our taxpaying public's benefit, because with our new system we have new and inventive ways of sending reminders. So we need to have this information like your mobile numbers, because we want to send reminders via mobile to remind you of filing, email reminders. I think if you realize now the traffic department, when your driver license expires, you get an email. We want to start doing stuff like that, where when a filing period is coming up, we send you an email reminder. If you lapse on filing or made an error, we can send you an email reminder rather than having to call you or come to your place. So we want to have that type of information.
And payments could be done online as well?
Yes,
okay.
It can be done online, and you get your electronic receipt. So we need that information to be accurate to ensure you receive those information electronically.
Okay, well that's really important, because at least I get some knowledge now. If I do decide to go into business, I know.
Yes.
Right.
After you've done your registration process and your approval, I'm telling you, the staff is very efficient in what they're doing, and when you leave full of information that you could even pass it on to someone else.
Well, to be honest, I haven't heard anything bad about you guys doing your job and so forth. One of the things that, and I guess that was because of the COVID, there were the long lines, outside, and that was the COVID.
Yes.
But is that still like
No.
No, it's
But
not.
so it's eased up. It's eased up a little.
It has, but we have been offering the e-services
Which
for
is
a while now, where you can do everything
everything on-
online.
and that-
You
I
just
was
have
ju-
a few persons that still
Right,
want to stand in
still-
those
yes,
lines.
yes.
But you can renew your driver's license online,
everything
your
is
vehicle
right.
online, particularly
Exactly. Everything is being done online.
Yes.
You know, but yeah, some people, like you said, they prefer to know to see an agent
Want the
or
receipts in their hand.
right,
But
want
we,
it in
we
the
even
hand or so
stepped it
forth.
up a bit when we put the quick pay on the website,
Mhm.
because it was even more user friendly than the e-services itself.
Okay.
The quick pay, from you use the quick pay, you are even to get your stuff even faster.
Okay, I like that. That sounds good. Quick pay. Okay. All right. So if you guys don't have anything else to add, any other thing?
Well, I could just remind the general public
Right.
about our opening hours. We do
Mhm.
Monday to Friday. It's from 8 to 3 cashiers, and from 8 to 4 is the general public. Also, our email address, which is the website. Sorry, the website is www.sknird.com,
Mm-hmm.
and the email address.
It's Inland Revenue
Mhm.
at ird.gov.kn.
In our revenue at. You said that again? Give me that again.
Inland Revenue at ird.gov.kn, and our telephone number is 465-8485. You can also visit our website that Ms. Jeffers gave you, and you can see
All the information.
all the information
Pretty much.
and more
Okay.
about what's going on at Inland Revenue.
All right.
So can I ask you a question before you leave?
Sure.
Are you a taxpayer? Do you have a driver's license? Do you own-
No driver's license,
No.
but
You
I am
own
a
property. Do you
um,
have business?
no business, you know, no property at the
Mhm.
moment. You know,
Okay.
working on that though. Working
All
on working on a few of those.
All right.
You know, but I do my other contributions. I do.
Well,
do
I
with
asked the questions because we worked with one of our farms,
Oh.
and we would have captured your information one time while we were here.
Okay, no problem. Well, at least like I said, you know, I know exactly what to expect and where to go.
No problem.
You know, so in the near future, you guys will see me. You know, well, you probably might not see me. I'll probably do everything online.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're looking forward to
'Cause-
serve you.
Yes, because you know I prefer to do my stuff online. You know, which is easy. I'll probably just want to come in to pick up a document or something like that, right?
No problem.
Because if you do it online, the person still have to go in to pick up the
It
document.
depends on the
It
transaction.
depends on the transaction. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys. You know, the Jeffers ladies. You know, for coming in, Vanessa Jeffers and Javon Jeffers from the Inland Revenue coming in to Sugar Seed 9.3 to give you guys a little presentation. Hope you guys understand everything they said. If you have any questions, like you said, you can contact them. You can check the website as well, you know, and, you know, just pay your taxes. All right. Easy said and done. And it's a real nice staff for real. Like I said, I've never heard anything bad, you know, coming from Inland Revenue. Oh, the workers there, they don't know how to talk to people, they don't know how to treat people. I'm telling you, I've never heard anything like that, so which means you guys are doing a good job and continue to do a good job. All
Thank
right?
you very much
Thank
for
you.
having
All
us.
right. Thank you
Alright.
for coming in Sugar City 9.